Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Heretic. Last time we kind of blasted through the first few levels here, and we're starting out on the guard tower, which is a level that I remember confusing me a lot as a kid, but I think this time we'll get through alright. Oh, this guy's shooting at me through here. It starts out a little bit weird. You're kind of surrounded by these guys who can shoot you through the grates, but it's not really a concern. These guys do very little damage, so let's just take them out so they can't harass us later on. And right behind us there's a secret with this Tome of Power. I should probably show that off pretty soon. Next time we encounter an enemy that's at all powerful, I'll pop a Tome of Power, because you can only take one with you per level, so any extras I have, I might as well show them off. I suffer greatly from too good to use syndrome in games like this, in any game really. Okay, let's pop it right here. We can take out that this guy over here. So as you can see, our crossbow, oops, wrong weapon. Our crossbow had a bunch more bolts. Our wand crystal turned into like it was just spraying shit down, and our claw orb has that burst damage. Meanwhile, probably the best of them all, the gauntlets of the necromancer actually, in addition to doing a lot more damage, also drain health into you, which we can't really see right now. But yeah, super useful, especially if you're fighting one of the big boss-like monsters. Oh, I just barely didn't have time to use my Tome of Power to take these guys out. That's okay though. We can take them out the old-fashioned way. Part of the problem with the Tome of Power is that it uses more ammo than usual, which is one of the reasons why it's one of the best ways to use it is on the infinite ammo chainsaw. But another reason is even if you're fighting a super powerful enemy like a, what are those called, Iron Lich, which is this giant head we'll see later on, you can just sort of stand there next to it, and the gauntlets will heal you enough that it can't kill you, and you'll just stay at full HP the entire time and take it out. Super useful. The best use of a Tome of Power in my opinion. Like if I'm gonna pop the Tome of Power, usually it's just because I'm going to like I'm low on HP, I need to fill up, so I can use my gauntlets to fill up my HP and kill everything I come across cost free, except it does take your armor away obviously. Getting hit drains your armor either way, so you want to be careful of that. But if I'm low on armor, low on health, that's an ideal situation to pop the Tome of Power and heal myself up with the Gauntlets of the Necromancer. So anyway, we're just kind of wandering around here. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to go, but I'll recognize it when I see it. And meanwhile, might as well take out all these monsters, right? Like this is probably the first level where I don't have everything absolutely memorized, which hopefully you guys don't mind too much. I'm not trying to make this like a pro Let's Play or anything like that. I'm just showing off the game, and part of the game is wandering around and killing monsters, so I would be, I feel like I wouldn't be doing the game justice if I was. So that switch just brought this up here. This killed me many times as a kid. You have to keep going, that thing will crush you. Part of the problem is I didn't know there was a run button for a lot of my childhood, which made a lot of stuff way harder. Like getting the Dragon's Claw on the, was that the previous level? No, the 2 levels ago, where we first got the Dragon Claw under that crushing thing. Super hard if you don't know how to run. Really easy if you do know how to run. Anyway, now that we have our yellow key, let's head on through here. Every time I play this game, man, I'm filled with a sense of nostalgia. It's so fun looking at everything. Oh, my mouse sensitivity is a little bit off. I adjusted it last time. I'm starting to become convinced that it didn't save my sensitivity settings because it's super high right now. That's okay. So let's take out these guys. Grab some more ammo. So now we have plenty of crossbow ammo, and this is pretty much how the game goes until you get a little bit later on, where there's ammo everywhere. But for right now, it's weird. Like in the earlier levels, you really have to think about ammo conservation, and then that totally stops being the case later on. But for right now, we're pretty much going to be switching between our crossbow and our Dragon Claw as ammo allows. Let's kind of use whichever one we have the resources for. So I think this is taking us to a new place. This is one of those confusing places. That's an energy orb that gives us a ton of Dragon Claw ammo, so we'll use that later on. Yeah, no, I'm supposed to... Hang on a second. Like I said, confusing level design going on here. Let's see. Oh yeah, we just jumped down here. That always got me as a kid. For some reason, like, it just doesn't look like you're supposed to go down here, does it? You have this impression that I was already down there, and then you get down here, and no, that's, yeah, you're totally, this is where you're supposed to go. So you come down here, fight the swarm of bats. And somewhere around here, oops, this is a super version of a bat. There's no distinction between, like, champion enemies and normal enemies. Visually speaking, but they do different things. Like, I think we saw earlier some champion zombies that shoot like screaming souls at us, or skulls rather. And we also saw that bat that was able to spam fireballs at it. Oh, we just fell down back to where we were when we got the key. Did that open? Yeah, that's when that opens. I was always confused as well about how to get in here. You just have to get the green key first, I'm pretty sure, and this pops right open. Take these guys out. No problem. Grab a shadow sphere. And at this point, I think my ammo is, or my armor is low enough. I might show off our super duper gauntlets here by taking. Oh, he already died. Well, that's the end of the level. Oop. Definitely don't want to use that on him. Shit. let's just do it. Why not? So, oh, wrong. My microphone is like right in the way of what I need to be clicking on to make that work. Shit, I wonder if there are any more enemies. Now I'm super low on health because I fucked that up and did damage to it before I could suck out its health. Just grab a little bit of health before we go on here, at the very least. I'm sure I'll be fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, this is actually a very small level once you know what you're doing. And I'm sure there are some secrets that I'm forgetting about, but it's no big deal right now. Just head on to the next floor. Yeah, one secret missed. Into the Citadel, which is... Ah, yes. This one's pretty cool. It's a very big level. So let's get started here. First thing you want to do, shoot all the enemies you can see. Otherwise those guys would sneak up on us later on when those staircases come down. So basically just take out all these zombies. No big deal. Let's take out that asshole before he can cause any problems for us. Yeah, we do have this ring of invincibility too. I won't show that off just because I'm sure you guys can infer what it does. It just makes it so you can't take any damage to your health or your armor for a certain period of time. And you can also only carry one of those with you at one time. Or not with you, but you can only, if you go on to the next level and you have more than one, then you only have one on the next level. To ensure that you can't just like save up a bunch of them from early levels and then beast through the rest of the game. Let's grab our first key up here. Grab a silver shield, that's good. We were out of armor for a while there. Some claw orb. And head into the yellow building. It's very standard for a heretic level. Grab the yellow key, go through the yellow door. Inside the yellow door, you'll probably find some way to unlock a path to the green key. And in some levels, that will unlock a way to get to the blue key, and then you're done. Every single time, that's how it goes. We're just along for the ride, right? Having a good time. I am, anyway. I was glad to see, by the way, so much positive feedback about the Heretic series in the last episode. I kind of expected everybody to be like, what the fuck is this game? I've never seen this before. I don't like it. So to see other people being like, oh man, so much nostalgia is cool. And I'm glad that you guys also have nostalgia for this game. It's something I don't think I've ever met in person anybody who's played it besides myself. And of course my stepdad, who played it with me. Yeah, besides that, I don't really... It's a very uncommon game for people to be familiar with for whatever reason. I guess it didn't get a whole lot of press back in its day. But it's a good game. And it was like I said in the last episode, super revolutionary for its time. It paved the way for a lot of cool stuff in video game history. I think that's about all we can do there. And so we went in there, hit a switch, and I believe on this side now that switch will have done something. I'm not totally sure about that. Oh no, maybe we have to hit both of them. Yeah, there we go. We hit both switches, and then these red things come down, and we can continue on. I could tell because my bullets were tracking down there's something below me here. Let's go ahead and bust out. Well, I didn't have as many claw orbs as I thought I did. I might as well blow a few. But as you can see, already we're starting to get way more crossbow ammo than we used to. It's becoming a standard staple rather than a rarity, which is great for us because the crossbow is my favorite weapon. I do very well with it. Uh-oh. Okay, that was just that scared me a little bit. It sounded like these like scorpion-looking things. I think don't pop up until Hell's Maw, the next chapter after City of the Damned, which is they aren't too threatening usually, but you don't want to let them get close to you. They'll do a ton of damage, so you want to take them out from a distance. But the downside for them is that they don't have any ranged attack, which in this game is pretty much it's game over for any things that don't have a ranged attack. That's weird. I could have sworn that switch in there was supposed to lower a platform inside there, but maybe we have to do something else first. A lot of puzzles are really cryptic in this game, as I've been saying. You'll hit a switch that seems to do nothing, and later on you'll figure out what it's actually doing. But that one's resetting itself, so it's definitely doing something very temporary. Okay, we're almost out of ammo here. Let's take out this one more guy, then we can pick up some more. And I'll switch to my claw. Let's see what we can do here. I severely apologize to anybody who has motion sickness who is trying to watch this series. It's not worth it, man. This game, the way you look around in this game is very abrupt, and I'm not doing that on purpose. That's just kind of how it works. It's a very early implementation of free look in a game, so it doesn't look so great. But hopefully you guys don't get motion sickness. I know I don't. I've grown up living on a mountain and driving around on mountain roads. It's like super windy, so I'm completely immune to motion sickness. Like roller coasters, whatever. Nothing bothers me at all as far as moving around or watching things move around. But I would imagine that for somebody who has problems with motion sickness, this is like their worst nightmare. Alright, so let's use our blue key, hop in here. We actually got through here with pretty minimal incident, didn't we? No big deal. I know there's a way somewhere in here to get Wings of Wrath that will allow us to get some free stuff. Not that that's very important in this game. It's mostly just a completionist thing. Oh yeah, there's our Wings of Wrath right there. So we might as well pop those. Those are meant to be used in this room so that we can, again, get some stuff. Oops, I just accidentally used an item. I don't know what I used. Okay, come on. Q, there we go. Flying controls are still a little bit awkward to me. You hardly ever fly in this game, and also the controls I used when I played it in the past were totally different. They've sort of modernized the controls, so it's like a WSAD modern first-person shooter, whereas before it was really weird. You would use the let's see what this does. You'd use the what am I trying to say here? Oh, that's what that switch does. It opens up here. The arrow keys to move around, and you would shoot with control, and then you would open stuff with space, and yeah, there's no mouse involved. And then you would look up and down with the like page up and page down keys. There's the Citadel done. We're up to a little over 14 minutes. We'll probably do one more level, which will hopefully push us up. Oh geez, this is the one. This is the one where I was always stuck. The Cathedral. I remember every time this level, like just walking around this level makes me a little bit angry because it was so... I'll show you guys where I always got stuck, and you'll agree with me. This is the first example of really terrible game design in Heretic. in that like there's no way to figure out what the hell you're supposed to do. It's very unclear, and it's just kind of, you just wander around the level going, what do I do? What am I supposed to do to get through here? And of course that means that after this level, I basically never played it when I was a kid. I would just go on to Hell's Maw after like spending 3 hours lost. So I'm unfamiliar, largely unfamiliar. Like I've beaten it several times, but compared to the other levels, largely unfamiliar with any levels after this one in Heretic. Take these guys out. So we picked up our yellow key back there, pretty simple and straightforward so far. Here's our yellow door, no problems. Head into this kind of courtyard area with some giant tomb looking things. Check out some of these guys. No big problems. And then there's a certain secret here. This was also really hard without a run button. Push that switch, run over here before it rises up. And come up here. I remember when I first got over here as a kid, I was like, oh my god, I finally found what I was supposed to do. And then I got around, grabbed the crossbow, and was like, you mean that's not the way to progress? And had to keep on going and trying to figure out what the hell is going on. That was a disheartening moment. You know that feeling, right? When you're totally lost in a game and you think you found the way to go forward and you just found some trivial secret. So we'll hit this switch, this goes down, and similar to the last one, we'll just wait for it to rise up, but it's way easier because you don't have to run anywhere. Grab a new shield, why not? Grab some more ammo in this bag of holding. Oops, that just lowers the thing again. And then we walk into this room, the lights go off, and start flashing in a very unsettling manner, and these guys are freed from those pillars and we have to fight them and all the bats and stuff. It's no big deal. You can actually go inside those pillars, but there's nothing to do in there. Trust me, I checked every single one multiple times when I was younger. You can head over, oops. You can head over here, and there's a secret place with more axes coming through. Let's just clear that out a little bit before we go in there. There we go, I heard something die. Let's head back in. See, oh, there's another one. A bunch of these assholes, no big deal. If I was on a harder difficulty, that would have been a serious concern, but right now it's not. So also, you go in there, you're like, oh my god, I finally found out what to do. Not the case, just another trivial secret. Go over here. I thought there was another one, but I guess I just looked for one many times. So you head out in through this obvious door. There's that shadow on the ground, and you're like, why is there a shadow on the ground? Also, how do I get up there? What is happening? Here's what you have to do. You have to walk over here. Hang on, no, you have to walk over... Ah, there we go. Yeah, you have to walk over there in a very specific way. And as you can see, like, I thought I knew what I was doing, and it still didn't work. And that opens up that door somehow. And then you jump onto that thing, and that opens this up. Months it took me to figure that out, because there's no clear way to figure out how you're supposed to open that, or even that there is something to open there. And you wouldn't be looking for it. It's, yeah, really annoying level design, especially for a 5-year-old kid. It's too much for me. But anyway, we'll just blast right on through that. Now, of course, I know exactly what I'm supposed to do, because and it burned into my memory the first time I figured it out, and was like, oh, that's bullshit. So here's some of those super zombies I was talking about. They're shooting these skulls at us. Those home in on you, so you have to be really careful about dodging them. Let's kill that guy. Grab some more ammo. That guy, kill that guy. And kill that guy. We got some of these guys. I'm having trouble creating commentary all of a sudden. But anyway, yeah, this is sort of the first part of the game where I haven't played it a million times. I've only played it several times. So my skill is going to rapidly, or not my skill necessarily, but my ability to know exactly where I'm going is going to quickly dissipate from this point onward. Right now, we'll just keep on blasting undead, like you would expect in a game like this. Get there's a way through right here. Yep, secret door right there. Which in that, like, yes, there's no way to know about it, but that's like par for the course for Heretic. Some of this other bullshit is crazy. So we'll use this teleporter to get up here. We hit a switch in there. What did that do exactly? Are we... Oh, I think it opened up this. It opened up... Oh no, it opened up those stairs. That's right. So now we can head onward a little bit here. On toward the green door. We just found a green key back there, so we'll be able to head through here. Kill some bats. Go. Check out some little windy secret passages here. Oops, just took some damage because I'm an idiot. Grab some more. Grab some of those time bombs of the ancients, which are... Yeah, I'm not a fan of using those at all. They really don't work well. You just put them down and then they explode after a little while. I guess you could maybe use them to kill some enemies. I don't know. I've never gotten them to work well. You can kill yourself with them. Yeah, and using items is too much of a pain in the ass in this game. So I think I'll just stick with not using those. It's the sort of thing where if they made the game significantly harder, I would need to figure it out, but as it is, it's not. Let's head back here, I guess. That took us down here. Oh, and by the way, yeah, you get stuck in that area too. I don't think there's a way back out of that dark room, so you're just stuck in this infinite, like, where the fuck do I go, trying every single wall for a door, not knowing what to do forever. It's very sad. Let me just make sure. I feel like I'm missing a secret back here somewhere. Oh, yep. There's one. Of course, in this level, I know absolutely everything about every secret, because I've so thoroughly combed it. But anyway, of course, as soon as I say that, I'm like, hang on, what do I do now? I'm sure there's something in the green key room that I have passed by accident. Through here. I do remember, though, there was something confusing even after, but it was nothing compared to what was going on earlier. Oh, I know what we have to do. There's stuff going on back here, right? Or maybe this was just always here. No. Oh, yeah, there we go. We open up those. We found a secret area. This guy comes out to fuck with us. Found another secret area. I don't think that's going to help us any, though. What have I forgotten about? We can head straight through here to end up back in this area. Wander around aimlessly over here a little bit. Check to see if we've forgotten anything here. Let's see. Oh, was there a switch on the back of one of the tombstones? That sounds familiar. Let's check the other tombstones. That might be in a different level, though. No, I don't see any switches on those. I know it happens, but it's not here. Go through here. We did hit that switch. We did teleport through here already. End up here. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. That switch just... Oh! Now this switch is open. I'm not sure what I did to cause that, but now we can get the fuck out of here. And of course, we're still missing... Wow, we're missing 4 secrets. There's a lot of shit going on in that. But anyway, at 25 minutes, I think that's a good time to call it quits for this episode of Let's Play Heretic. Thank you guys for watching and supporting my new series. I'm really having a fun time with this, and I hope you are as well. And next up, we'll do another few levels and get fairly close, I believe, to the end of City of the Damned and toward the paid content of Heretic in Hell's Maw and Dome of Despair. So, yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I know I am. I'll see you guys next time.